Friendly reminder that the best case scenario over the coming years is that a lot of people say, I supported Trump, but this isn't what I wanted at all. And when they do, that it's not going to be really, really important. And when they do, that it's going to be really, really important that we say, welcome in, not fuck you, we told you so. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. The absolutely number one priority for everyone in the anti-Trump coalition has to be being nice and welcoming to anyone feeling disgruntled with events as they unfold. Don't be churlish or snarky. You grow the coalition by wanting to grow. I don't know. Here's the issue. Being welcoming and nice to everybody is like, it's nice on like one part of the equation. So when you have people leaving and then coming, I guess. But the thing about being mean at the very beginning is that people just won't leave. I think you just have to be mean. I'm sorry, it sounds mean, but like, you can say like, oh, that's cool. Like, if these people like want to come back, or if these people like want to, you know, like come over, like, I think that's fine. You should welcome them. But like, you were wrong. And you weren't just like wrong in a retrospective way. Prospectively, you could have made far, 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 far better decisions. Like, there was, it's not even like the writing was on the wall. It was like the writing was on the wall next to a theater that was playing a full screen, high def, 8K, Dolby Digital, surround sound, ultra high definition, IMAX, digital and analog film, like double feature, 24/7 movie, saying exactly what was going to happen. What I mean, like what, like.
Because the tariff idea is a trillion times more catastrophic.
You're forcing people to sell.
And you're forcing poor people to pay 20% more on clothes and food.
Hold on.
Oh, what a number. Wait, how did this guy pull that number out of his ass? Wait, what the fuck? 20%? Okay.
You want to talk poor people, which I know you do, and I really believe you sincerely give a shit, and I love that about you. The only thing to talk about is inflation. The second you print money, you are fucking
What do you think tariffs would do?
Ever.
Tariffs would cause tons of inflation.
Remember, you have to map me. So my thing on tariffs is that most of it's posturing, that he's going to do it selectively, and if he doesn't, and he really does it across everything, he's a fucking moron.
But he's already done tariffs. Why would we not assume he wouldn't do more?
But he did.
Past behavior can be indicative of future behavior. Tariffs would cause inflation, and tariffs would hurt poor people more, right? It's not. I'm not even being like ultra like prescient here. I'm not being like super smart. I'm just like literally just like, I'm like this is like the. No, I guess I'm doing the meme backwards. This is like the 100 IQ take. It's like, well, hold on. There's like one guy, like, oh, it won't happen. And then there's like the guy like, oh, it won't happen. And then the other guy's like, well, it's just a thing for posturing, and he's just doing this. He's not. And then there's like the 100 IQ guy, and he's like, wait a second. So this guy did all this shit before, right? And then the dumb guy is like, oh, so what? And the smart guy's like, well, you know, there were things hampering him in that last administration. And the 100 IQ guy's like, well, I think if he did it before, he's probably just going to do the same shit again, right? Like, wouldn't that make sense? Because he's also saying he's going to do it again, right? So he's done a lot of it before, and he wanted to do more. And then he's running on doing the same shit again. And then he says he wants to do the same shit. And then he's picking all the people to help him do the same shit. And then now that he's in office, now he's doing the same shit. Was any of this a surprise? Like, at what point is it like, whoa, what? When you have a chance, can you address the rumors around Doge taking control of various government agencies? What do you mean rumors? Isn't that just confirmed now? That there are creepy little fucking gremlins are crawling around all of these little federal departments and locking civil servants out? People are retiring over it, getting ass pained, and there's nothing that nobody's going to do about it? How can we change our language to where you're firm, attractive, but not condescending? I don't know. Do what I do. Tell people, hey, you were a fucking moron. But that's okay. Everybody's dumb sometimes. And then you move on. It's easy. Just don't do it again. Why is there so much why I left the left stories, but so few why I left the right stories? Do they exist, but we just don't hear them? I don't know what the dynamic is or why, but when people on the right are willing to suck off Trump, you're automatically welcomed back with open arms. On the left, once you've like committed some fallacy, you're never welcome back, and it doesn't matter. And if you were on the right, you're never welcome because they never trust you. I don't know why the left is cringe like that. It might be because a lot of the far left purity testing grew out of people who were leeching off of other successful political movements, and they don't know what it's like to build a successful political movement. They just know what it's like to be popular on social media. So maybe it was born out of the right's kind of ruthless political efficacy. Like, we can't win elections if we alienate or shun everybody. So as long as you're willing to vote for us, we'll take you. But on the left, they'll shun whoever they want because it's all about social capital and purity testing. They don't actually give a fuck about governance at the end of the day because most of them are too young to care about governance. Maybe. I don't know. That's like off the top of my head. I don't know. There might be better reasons, but did they do that intentionally, or was it downstream of their intuitions and positions? I don't know. I truly don't know. It could be a function of age or other things. Like, could all of the double standards be explained by Trump being a cult of personality? If not for Trump, it would be the same standards right and left. I don't know. Also, don't call Trump a cult of personality. The Trump stuff is just a cult. That's just a cult. I feel like cult of personality is like a softer version of cult. It's like the fun version of cult, but it's no longer a fun version of cult. It's just a cult. We are self-destructing right now as a country, and some parts of us have already self-destructed. It's just cult behavior now, not like funny cult of personality behavior.